Welcome to MysteryStock. Here we will bring you a brand new video almost every day. So, grab a snack, sit back and enjoy. When you think of spooky phenomena, you might think of ghosts, ghouls and other things that go bump in the night. But forget your favorite horror author. For creepy tales of the unexplained you need look no further than your nearest physics textbook. Our world is shaped by all sorts of unseen forces that we don't fully understand. So let's take a look at some of the unsolved mysteries that plague the minds of physicists around the world. Up first, have you ever heard of space roar? Me either until today. In space, no one can hear you scream. Probably because space itself can scream louder than you can. In 2006, NASA found something called space roar. It's a sound that is 6 times louder than anything that anyone was expecting, and it's clearly covering something up. Space roar was first discovered by Arcade, the absolute radiometer for cosmology, astrophysics, and diffuse emission. They were meant to be looking for radio signals from distant galaxies, but because radio is so commonly used to create auditory signals, it's easy to forget that it's just another form of light. Space roar isn't just everyday sound. It's actually odd radio signals that we've detected throughout space. Radio waves are used for communications like your TV, cell phones, radios. Well, it looks like space is full of them, kicking out a noise that's loud enough to drown out other signals, which is quite the nuisance for scientists trying to explore the cosmos. Next we tell you about black holes. They are a constant staple of sci-fi thrillers. Black holes are violent, vastly destructive and invisible. Black holes are regions of space where the force of gravity is so powerful that everything around is drawn in. Not even light can escape, which is why we can't see any of this going on. Experts think there could be up to 100 million black holes in our galaxy alone, and these monsters can grow to become billions of times more massive than our sun. But we still don't know what happens when objects pass through the center. They might become stretched apart into long strings of matter. Or what if they could even be transported through a shortcut to a different part of our universe? Spooky. The biggest black hole discovered so far weighs 40 billion times the mass of the sun, or 20 times the size of the solar system, which is pretty massive. If you're enjoying this so far, be sure to subscribe, because we will make you a new video almost every day. Turn on notifications so you never miss a post. Thank you so much. Now, how about dark matter? Dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter, thought to account for approximately 85% of the matter in the universe, and about 27% of its total mass energy density. We can't see it, we don't understand it, but we're pretty sure it's out there, because everything moves to its gravitational tune. Scientists believe that dark matter acts like a spider's web, holding fast-moving galaxies together. And there's so much of this stuff that it bends the appearance of space, so that when astronomers observe distant galaxies, they often appear distorted. There is a wealth of evidence that dark matter exists, but as for what it is, that remains a mystery. Some think dark matter is composed of an undiscovered particle or particles, others believe it's an undiscovered property of gravity. Whatever the truth, dark matter is a real puzzle, and it's proved hugely tricky to pin down. What do you think dark matter is made of? We'd love to know your thoughts, so be sure to leave us a comment. Famously dubbed spooky action at a distance by Albert Einstein, quantum entanglement is the phenomenon where two particles in different parts of the universe can be linked to one another, mirroring the behavior and state of their partner. Quantum entanglement is a bit of a nuisance for classical physics because it breaks some fundamental laws that we previously thought unbreakable. For particles to be connected across such vast distances, they must be sending signals to one another that travel faster than the speed of light, a feat previously considered impossible. What's more, objects are only supposed to be affected by their surroundings, so the notion of a particle being affected by something happening on the other side of the universe is just strange. Studies suggest that quantum entanglement does indeed exist. And even though we don't understand it, we could still potentially use it. Because of its spooky characteristics, entanglement could eventually become the bedrock of next-generation computing and communications. The universe is big, like, really big. In the grand scheme of things, human beings are just small fry. And yet, we currently seem to be the only ones at the party. The Fermi paradox refers to the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the apparent lack of evidence that such life exists. We've now identified a handful of potentially habitable Earth-like planets, but we're still yet to see any signs of intelligent life from out there. So why the radio silence? There are numerous theories, ranging from the possibility that intelligent life is exceptionally rare or short-lived, to the notion that alien species are purposefully avoiding detection. Here at MysteryStock, we believe we are not alone. But again, we'd love to know what you think, so please let us know. For a brief moment, Saturn had a tiny and mysterious little moon named Peggy. Back in 2013, NASA took this snapshot of Saturn's rings and caught a disturbance that astronomers believed was a new little moon forming. The discovery shed light on how Saturn's 67 other satellites developed. Unfortunately, as NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab pointed out in a press release announcing the satellite, the object is not expected to grow any larger and may even be falling apart. Peggy's current status is unknown. We hope you enjoyed this insight into the mysteries of outer space. Please leave a like so it can reach more people. Good night.